Eric Worre Invitation Script with Heather Oliver Team Training Video. Hey ladies, I wanted to create something special for you, which this will be found on a website, which I will give you later, of Eric Worre's The Hottest Recruiting Script in MLM. And I want to help you and go through these steps so that our team can flourish and promote very quickly. So we're going to go through these steps together. So let's get started, shall we? It's a stone cold fact that we have a better way. Now let's go tell the world. Okay, you can download this at www.networkmarketingpro.com, or you can break out your pen and pad and let's write some notes. I'm so glad you took this important step of joining the Network Marketing Pro community, and as promised, here are some of the hottest recruiting scripts in MLM. I have some good news and I have bad news. I'll start with the bad. You've probably already gone out there and made a fool of yourself in how you presented your opportunity. That's okay. We've all done that. The best approach is to forgive yourself and let go. There's nothing any of us can do about the past except learn from it. The good news is, starting today, your recruiting results can change. Getting someone to agree to look over at your business and to actually follow through is a skill. It's a skill that can be learned by each and every one of you, and it can be taught to every person in your business. People need what we offer in network marketing, but have been trained to resist opportunity in just about every form. Our job is to professionally help them get past that resistance, to at least help themselves understand what it is we do. I'm going to teach you a proven 8-step process for talking to your prospects. That might seem like a lot, but as you will see, I'm going to walk you through each of the steps and provide you with the hottest script along with the way. When we're finished, you will see how easy it is to put this process to work by filling out a customized invitation worksheet for each of your prospects and the following step-by-step process. A few things before we get started. Please note that this program is going to be focused on getting a person to review some sort of third-party material to better understand your opportunity. And by third-party materials, I mean a DVD, CD, magazine, website, etc. I am not especially designed to invite to live events. That's a slightly different process. For now, if you focus on getting people to review your opportunity with a third-party tool, you'll find getting people to attend an event of any kind is much easier and a natural next step. For more information on how to become a networking professional, go to www.networkmarketingpro.com/GoPro- to get your copy of GoPro, How to Become a Network Marketing Professional. So let's move on to the next step. What I'm going to teach you in this program is designed to be done over the phone or face-to-face. It is not to be used with texting, email, or any other sort of communicational tool. On the phone or face-to-face, that's how this works. This can work with warm market prospect, people you know, or cold market prospects, people you meet while living your life. You'll see examples for both throughout the program. For warm market, you can use the worksheet at the end. For cold market, you can just going to have to practice. Let's start by going through the 8 steps, then we'll put them together at the end and show you how it all works. Step 1, be in a hurry. Step 2, compliment the prospect. Step 3, make the invitation. Step 4, if I, would you. Step 5, get the time commitment. Step 6, confirm. Step 7, get a time and number. Step 8, get off the phone. Now let's go to step 1. Be in a hurry. This is a psychological issue, but people are always more attracted to a person who's busy and has things going on. If you start every call or face-to-face conversation with the feeling that you're in a hurry, you'll find your invitation to be shorter. There will be less questions and people will respect you and your time more. Here are some in a hurry script examples for warm market prospects. I don't have a lot of time to talk, but it was really important I reach you. I have a million things going on, but I'm glad I caught you. I'm running out the door, but I need to talk to you real quick. For cold market prospects. Now isn't the time to get into this, but I have to go, but I have to run, but get the message? Step 2. Compliment the prospect. This is critical. The sincere compliment, and it must be sincere, opens the door to real communication and will make the prospect much more agreeable to hear what you have to say. Here are some examples for warm market prospects. You've been wildly successful. I've always respected the way you've done business. You've always been super supportive to me, and I appreciate that so much. You're one of the most connected people I know. I've always admired that about you. You're the most, and then one of the most, whatever, important person-people in my life, and I really trust your instincts. You have an amazing mind for business and can see things other people don't see. I was thinking, who are the sharpest people I know? And I thought of you. You're one of the most positive and energetic people I've ever met. Some people are very closed-minded, which limits their opportunities, but I've always admired the fact that you're open to looking at new things. I need someone to find the holes in something I'm looking at, and absolutely nothing gets past you. You're one of the most, and you have to fill in right here, healthy conscious technically savvy fashion or beauty conscious wellness minded, financially intellect, etc. people I know, and I've always respected that about you. You're one of the smartest people I know, and I really trust your judgment. For a long time, I've known you. I've thought you were the best at what you do. For cold market prospects, you've given me us some of the best service we've ever had. You are super sharp. Can I ask you what you do for a living? You've made blank a fantastic experience. The key to the compliment is it must be sincere. Find something you can compliment your prospect on and do it. Step 3. Make the invitation. In this situation, one size does not fit all. I've provided a list of direct approaches which you will use when you're talking about an opportunity for them specifically. Indirect approaches which you will use to ask for help or advice, and super indirect approaches which you will use to ask people if they know others who might be interested. Most people use a direct approach for all of their prospects. Usually it goes something like this. I found a way to get rich, and let me tell you all about it. Blah, blah, blah. I understand the passion, but really, who's going to get excited about that unless they get a call from a millionaire? As you become a network marketing professional, you're going to find that you use the indirect or super indirect approach much more. But that doesn't mean direct approach don't have an important place. Direct approaches. And remember, you've already done step 1 and 2 for warm market. When you told me blank, were you serious or were you just kidding around? Wait for an answer. Great, I think I found a way for you to get it, dash, solve the problem, dash, make that happen, dash, etc. This is for situations where you know an area of their dissatisfaction. I think I found a way for us to really boost our cash flow. I found something you really need to see. I'm launching a new business and I really want you to take a look at it. When I thought of people who could make an absolute fortune with a business I've thought of you. Are you still looking for a job or a different job? I found a way for both of us to start a great business without all the risks. If I told you there were a way to increase your cash flow without jeopardizing what you're doing right now, would you be interested? I've teamed up with a company that is opening / extending in the area. I found something exciting and you're one of the very first people I've called. When I thought of quality people that I really enjoy working with, I thought of you. Would you be open to hearing about what I'm doing? Let me ask you something. Would you be open to diversifying your income? Let me ask you a question off the record. If there were a business you could start working part-time from home that could replace your full-time income, would you be interested? As you know, I've been in whatever company, but because of negative factors, I've decided to diversify my income. After considering my options, I've identified the very best way to make it happen. I found an exciting business, and together I think we could do something special. 1 + 1 might add up to 10. Or you could try shocking approach, use with great effect with my good friend Randy Gage. With your skills, you could make $10,000 a month in a business I've just started. This works good when you are respected by the prospect. I've used this one with great success. This is the call you've been waiting for your whole life. You don't really have to stick to these exact scripts, but they do help. Just kind of understand the concept through all of this, and that's what's really going to help you in all of this process. So now we're going to move on for cold market. So let's start there. Have you ever thought of diversifying your income? Do you keep your career options open? An oldie but a goodie. Do you plan on doing what you're doing now for the rest of your career? You can follow any of these cold market scripts or any verification with the following. I've something that might interest you. Now, it's not the time to get into it, but indirect scripts. The indirect approach is another powerful tool to helping people get past their initial resistance and understanding of your opportunity. This approach is the best used when you're just getting started and it's simple asking people for help or guidance. I used this approach extensively and with great success when I first started out. Because of my lack of credibility at age 22, I couldn't get much success with a direct approach. So I learned to play myself down and play up the prospect's ego. It worked incredibly well, and I still use it from time to time today. I've just started a new business and I'm scared to death. Before I get going, I need to practice on someone friendly. Would you mind if I practice on you? I'm thinking about getting started with a business I can run from my home. Would you help me check it out and see if it's for real? I found a business I'm really excited about, but what do I know? You have so much experience. Would you look at it for me if I made it easy and let me know if you think I'm making the right move? A friend told me the best thing I could do when starting a business is to have people I respect take a look at it and give me some guidance. Would you be willing to do that for me if I made it simple? For negative and cynical people, I've started a business and really need someone to help me poke a hole in it. Nothing gets past you. Would you be willing to examine it for me? For cold market, I found this approach doesn't work very well because it doesn't really make sense for you to show that much respect for someone you've just met. Direct and super indirect works best for cold market. Super indirect approaches are incredibly powerful and play on a number of psychological levels. This is a networking approach that asks the prospect if they know someone else that might benefit from your business. I use this approach all the time with great success. For warm market, the business I'm in clearly isn't for you, but I wanted to ask, who do you know that is ambitious, money motivated, and would be excited about the idea of adding more cash flow to their lives? Who do you know that might be looking for a strong business they could run from their home? Who do you know that has hit a wall with their business and might be looking for a way to diversify their income? Do you know any sharp people who live in? Yes, great. I could get their name and email address if you have it. I have a business expanding in that area and want to see if they think it will be successful there. Do you know anyone involved in a serious job search? I work with a company that's expanding in other areas. I'm looking for some sharp people that might be interested in some additional cash flow. Do you know anyone who might fit that description? And that is just something. You don't have to stick to that direct script, but it's the concept. That's one thing he always said. It's the concept. If you need to stop, pause this at any time, and we will continue on. In most cases, they're going to ask you for more information before they give you any names. Behind that request, they will be curious and intrigued, thinking this might be for them, but they're not going to admit that to you. When they ask you for more information, first, just respond like this. That makes sense. You'll want to know more about it before you refer some of your contacts. Then just move to step 4. Cold market. Cold market is exactly the same as warm market for super indirect. Just use the scripts above or any version that's comfortable for you. Step 4. If I blank, would you blank? You're not going to offer your third-party tool unless they agree to do something in return. This has been my secret weapon for a very long time. Let me offer you some examples. If I give you a DVD that laid out the information in a very professional way, would you watch it? If I gave you a CD that described the business, would you listen to it? If I gave you a magazine or some other printed place, would you read it? If I gave you a link to an online presentation that explained everything, would you click it and watch it? If you've done the first 3 steps properly, the answer will be yes. If they ask for more information first, just respond with, I understand that you want more information, but all what you're looking for is on the DVD, CD, or other place or link. The fastest way for you to really understand what I'm talking about will be to review this material. So if I give it to you, will you review it? If they say no, they won't review the material, thank them for their time. Also, review steps 1 through 3 to see what you could have done better. Do not still give it to them. Step 5. Get a time commitment. When do you think you could watch the DVD for sure? When do you think you could listen to the CD for sure? When do you think you could read the magazine for sure? When do you think you could watch the link for sure? Don't suggest a time for them. Ask the question and have them give you the time. If it's not definitive, I'll try to do it sometime. Then tell them, I don't want to waste your time or mine. Why don't we just try to lock in a time you'll have seen it for sure? This key is to get them to say yes a second time. Saying yes to step 4 is not a commitment. Step 6. Confirm. If they tell you they'll watch the DVD by Tuesday night, your response should be, so if I call you Wednesday morning, you'll have seen it for sure, right? If they say they'll listen to the CD by Thursday morning, your response should be, if I called you sometime Thursday, you'll have listened to the CD for sure, right? If they say they'll watch the link by July 1st, your response should be, so if I call you on July 2nd, you'll have watched it for sure, right? The key is step 6. They've now said yes 3 times and that they'll follow through, and they've done it all by themselves. They've set a real appointment with you for the future. Step 7. Get a time and number. What is the best number and time for me to call? Now they've said yes 4 times, and the chances they will follow through has been increased from less than 10% to over 80%. Note, please put this appointment in a place you won't forget. Step 8. Get off the phone. Remember, you're in a hurry, right? The best thing is to say something like, great, we'll talk then, gotta run. So these are the 8 steps with tons of the hottest scripts in MLM on what to say. Now let's put it together by showing you some examples. Okay, example 1. A person you know hates their job using direct approach. And you can write this on a piece of paper, however is comfortable for you. The prospect's name, prospect contact info. Insert in a hurry script. Hey, I don't have a lot of time to talk, but it was really important I reach you. Insert compliment. Listen, you're one of the most financially intellect people I know, and I've always respected that about you. Insert the invite based upon the approach you have chosen. When you told me you really didn't like your job, were you serious or were you just kidding around? Great, I think I found a way for you to create an exit strategy without jeopardizing your family. I have a CD that you have to listen to. It describes what I'm talking about better than I can. If I give you the CD, would you listen to it? When do you think you could listen to it? Thursday. So if I call you Wednesday morning, you'll have reviewed it for sure, right? Date, time, number. Great. We'll talk then. Gotta run. Thanks. Example 2. To a good friend with indirect approach. Prospect's name, prospect's contact information. Insert an in-hurry script. Hey, I'm running out the door, but I need to talk to you real quick. Insert compliment. You're always been so supportive of me, and I appreciate that. Insert invite based upon the approach you've chosen. I've just started a new business, and I'm scared to death. Before I get going, I need to practice on someone friendly. Would you mind if I practice on you? Great. If I gave you a DVD that laid out the information in a professional way, would you watch it? When do you think you could watch it for sure? Thursday, so if I call you Friday morning, you will have reviewed it for sure? Fantastic. What's the best number and time for me to call? Date, time, number. Great, we'll talk then. Gotta run, and thanks. So go ahead and write this down on a piece of paper, just so you can get some practice. Example 3. To a highly successful person using an indirect approach. Prospect name, prospect contact information. Insert in a hurry script. I know you're busy and I have a million things going on too, but I'm glad I caught you. Insert compliment. You've been wildly successful and I've always respected the way you've done business. Insert invite based upon approach you've chosen. I recently started my own business and I'm looking for some sharp people. It's clearly not for you, but I wanted to ask who you know that is ambitious, money motivated, and would be excited about the idea of adding more cash flow to their lives. I understand that you'd want to know more information. You recommend people. I have a DVD that explains exactly what I am doing and what kind of people I'm looking for. It's brief. If I send one to you, would you view it? I know you're extremely busy and I'm so grateful for your help. Thanks for agreeing to look at it. When do you think you could view it? For sure. So if I call you after that, you'll have reviewed it for sure, right? Alright, I'll check back with you then. That's the best number and time. What's the best number and time for me to call? The date, time, and number. Thanks again, and I appreciate it so much. I will talk to you then. To a cold market prospect who's done a fine job selling you some shoes. Prospect name, contact info. Insert in a hurry. Now isn't the time to get into this, and I have to go, but insert compliment. You are super sharp. Insert invite based upon approach you have chosen. And I happen to be looking for some sharp people. Do you plan on doing what you're doing now for the rest of your career? No? Good. I have something that you might be interested in. Now's not the time to get into it, but I have a DVD that explains it all in detail. If I give it to you, would you watch it? When do you think you could watch it for sure? So if I call you after that, you have reviewed it for sure? Alright, I'll check back with you then. What is the best time and number for me to call? Date, time, and number. Okay, here it is. Thanks again for the excellent service, and I'll check back in with you soon. Those are some examples of different ways. You can write these down and practice and practice and practice different ways to do this, and it won't take very long. Are you feeling the flow of how this works? Obviously, there are many possible variations for different kinds of prospects, but I hope these examples helped you to understand how everything comes together. And in terms of scripts, it's best to, if you get the concepts down and don't focus too hard on the exact script. Life doesn't work that way, but if you learn to let them know you're in a hurry, compliment them, invite the best way possible, pass on the tool you would confirm through the process I described, and get off the phone, you'll do fine. And remember, in recruiting, there are no good or bad experiences, just learning experiences on your journey to becoming a networking professional. Taylor.
Okay.
I'm gonna beat you up. Okay, go on. The best thing that can happen is you develop the skill to recruit on demand in any situation. Then you will never have to worry about being lucky. Practice, practice, practice. There's only so much I could include in this special free thank you gift, and this information alone won't take you all the way there. That's why I have created GoPro, How to Become a Network Marketing Professional, which will help you with more information on how to grow that program. To get your copy and take your business to another level, please go to www.networkmarketingpro.com, GoPro - right now. You'll be glad you did. My wish for you is that you decide to become a network marketing professional, that you decide to go pro. It is stone cold fact that we have a better way. Now let's go out there and tell the world. Your friend and your partner, Worre. Hey team, Heather Oliver here. I just wanted to say thank you for watching this little read through. The quality of the pictures aren't that great, so download your version from the website that was provided. This program will help you out. I downloaded it on audio version, and I listen to it while I'm washing dishes, doing laundry, cooking, and just things that I repeat it over and over and over again. These are the steps to a proper invitation. Now, when you get the program, it'll help you do more than just the invitation. And I said this was just a read through. I don't own it. I don't have any rights to it, but I want my girls to really become one of his 3 different levels of network marketing, and it's not the first 2, it's the last one. First one is a poser, second one is an amateur, third is a network marketing professional. And by being a professional, you're a leader. You encourage, you share, you help. You're not worried about trying to get lucky or win big. You're just out there being like a consultant. And a poser is somebody who's running out there just, I got this great opportunity where you can get rich, over and over and over again. Not really building experiences, not helping, not really, just out there for luck. Amateur, yeah, you're still out there looking for the big one. And you also worry too much. Like, did I get in the right time? Am I in the right one? Just all kinds of little things like that. Not really focusing on the big picture. Is being friendly, is sharing. Always try to continue on with other, always trying to show them more and more and more. The more you show them, the more they're willing to come back. So always make an appointment. I'm not going to go into all the details of this book, but I want you to do it. I want all my girls to be successful. I want us all to be successful. And I'm pretty happy because I've now been promoted 3 times. So in the last 3 months, 3 times promoted, and I'm getting a pay raise. Yeah, money. But it was hard work. It was not easy, and a lot of it was the help of you fantastic unique babes. and I hope this is helpful. I couldn't have done it without you, and I'm hoping to be a better leader. And if you have any questions, you can email me at uniquewithheatheroliver@gmail.com. And let's see, you can add me, you can message me. I'm here for everyone, and it's a team. I want everybody to, I will give you whatever I got, because I want us all to be successful. And we're going straight to the top with Unique. So if you're in my team, or if you're learning and you're just out there looking for more information, hey, ask. We're there. Get out there, share, talk with people, and definitely download this program. You can get it on Google Play. You can download the book off Amazon, little bookstore, wherever. Just do it. I mean, trust me, I was told this months ago when I first initially joined, and I thought I had a better way. I know what I'm doing. I can do this, no problem. Wrong. So wrong. So wrong. Like, for real. So, don't be a poser. Don't be an amateur. We all have to be it. I totally was. I was like spamming all over the place and just like pretty much killed my warm market. But I'm going to recover from that, and I'll share like my success so far and show y'all that little part on my back office where they're all checked. That's really nice to see. And I want to see y'all's videos, your happy dances, your whatever you want to share. Be creative, think outside the box, be happy, show people how it's affecting your life. And I'm going to do my best to be a sponsor and a teacher and someone that can help you and be your friend as well. So thank you all for tuning in and watching this little video I put together for y'all. And I'm sorry for my errors. It's hard for me to read out loud, but I conquered. So set goals, conquer them, and push forward in Network Marketing Professional by Worre. So thanks, ladies.